What up, Dokkaners? We got some content dropping on Global tonight. We've got burst mode for 11 Dragon Stones. Not that you can earn all of it at once, but that's 11. Then we've got the Frieza burst mode. That's 9, so that's 20 Dragon Stones, plus 33 from the LR EZA Blue Dudes. That brings us to over 50 Dragon Stones. Wow, another 50 Dragon Stones are obtainable after the World Tournament ends, coming up tonight. So in this video, we're going to be doing a preview of the LR Blue Dudes, talking about hidden potential recommendations, sample team builds to get you guys ready for the LR EZA. So if you guys are new to the channel, if you guys have been enjoying all the content, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, click that notification bell too while you're at it, please and thank you. All right, so let's take a look at the LR Blue Dudes, the latest Universe 7 EZA. For those of you curious, the Universe 7 6th anniversary EZAs, the LR UI and the LR Royal Blue, are going to be happening during part 3. This is part 2. So this unit is an all-out struggle, joined forces, 170% lead, greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes colossal damage to the enemy, and lowers attack and defense. For the 18 key, massively raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes mega colossal damage to the enemy, and greatly lowers attack and defense. So nice stacking along with nerfing, sort of that pseudo damage reduction effect, which is very good. Key +4, attack and defense plus 170%, randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to rainbow key spheres when there is another superheroes category ally on the team. So if you're going to be running a Realm of Gods team or a Universe 7 team, which are among the best possible teams to run with this character, or Pure Saiyans, chances are you will very likely have a superhero character. So that's going to be very easy to do. Plus an additional key +2 per rainbow key sphere obtained, plus an additional attack and defense plus 7% per key sphere obtained. So a little bit of a nuking passive on top of a nice backbone passive and a bunch of stacking. So that's nice. Chance to crit plus 7%, reduces damage received by 7%, and launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack, up to 3 additional attacks within the turn per rainbow key sphere obtained. So what this means is if you pick up 4 rainbow key spheres, then you would give yourself 28 critical, 28% damage reduction, and you would still only have 3 additional attacks, not 4 additional attacks, because it caps at 3. But still, with all of them having a 50% chance of being a super attack, you could potentially be launching this right here 3-4 times, which is awesome, on top of your base Ultra Super. You're going to be very easily launching the Ultra Super, I'm guessing. Plus an additional attack and defense plus 70% if key is 18 or more. Oh, easy. Reduces damage received by 70% when HP is 50% or less once only, and performs a critical hit if key is 24. So you do not need critical, because you are more than not going to be getting that 24 key, which is guaranteed crit. Also, when your health falls below 50%, you can activate the active skill, which gives you key 24, attack plus 70, defense minus 50. And so while the defense is dropped a little bit, it is offset by the 70% damage reduction. And then, of course, all the extra damage reduction that you get with the rainbow key spheres and all of your stacking. So this is a fairly complete unit in terms of covering its own weaknesses. Obviously, maybe the one lone weakness would be the slot 1 or the pre-attack situation from an AoE. But aside from that, this is a really, really good unit overall. So how do you build the hidden potential? Some of you might be thinking, oh, I bet Toon's gonna go full dodge, isn't he? No, I am gonna be going max additional balanced dodge. Now, honestly, both ways work. You don't need crit. Crit is completely taken care of, so there is no reason to put any crit in your build. If you want to, because you know, that's a style choice for you, that's fine. This is my take on it. I would rather more consistently allow for multiple supers to be launched, because that will reinforce the damage reduction that you've established with however many rainbow key spheres you picked up, or perhaps whatever. I mean, with key being 24, launching a guaranteed crit, I want to just be launching as many attacks as possible. So sometimes maybe if you don't pick up enough rainbow key spheres, because maybe you've got the LR physical Gogeta on your team, the new Carnival LR who does rainbow orb changing himself, maybe you just need a little bit of a help, a little bit of a boost from the hidden potential. So with a 64% chance of launching an additional, this could help. You don't need this much, to be honest. So if you want to kind of slide it more in the direction of dodge, that could allow for a more consistent slot 1 presence. But in general, on Universe 7 and on superheroes, there are other characters that can handle the slot 1 responsibilities. So I wouldn't necessarily worry so much about this guy having that. Again, situations like AoEs or, you know, uncontrollable lock situations where like Trunks will lock you in a position, those can't be avoided. So if you want to put more dodge, by all means. But this is my build. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. Are you going to go for more dodge? You're going to keep it at max additional like I did. Now, that being said, let's take a look at the actual Extreme Z battle event. This is the LR EZA variant. So in terms of the weakness, it's not about the category, it's about the legendary power link, the link that is signature to all LR characters. So if you have 2 adjacent LR characters, then you will catalyze the legendary power link, and that unit will do more damage to the enemy. The Realm of Gods category is what you will use to tank the damage from the incoming attacks. Realm of Gods makes you more resilient in the battlefield. So this is a standard LR EZA event progression, 3 Dragonstones per stage, 10 stages overall. The increase in difficulty is pretty substantial compared to a regular TUR EZA. So for those of you who are beginners, newer players, you're going to find that the escalation is a little bit more pronounced here. So it might be tougher. Generally speaking, the LR EZAs do take a bit more time. The enemies are far more tanky, especially on the last few rounds. So don't be surprised, you might have to try it a couple of times if you're unlucky or you're new to the game. So best part of this though is you get 30 Dragonstones plus an extra 3 for clearing stage 7 once. And then you're also going to be earning how many? 5 Grand Kais. So this will cover you when you Extremely Awaken the character. You will be able to get those 5 Grand Kais to boost the super attack. You can obtain the blue dudes from the Broly banner. So if you currently don't have the character, you are on the fence about summoning, perhaps this is the character that you really want to pick up along with Broly, then you have a shot at potentially getting the character through your discounted summons in part 1 or by doing your 77 special summon on this banner in part 3. Is this character worth pursuing with coins afterwards at the end of the celebration? I personally don't think so, but each person has their own unique circumstances. Maybe by the end you have every unit except for the blue dudes and you want to go for it. So, you know, situations like that I can't quite account for, but in general, I would say that this is not worth picking up with red coins. Now, that being said, let's go over some sample team builds. Legendary Power and Realm of Gods. So that means you want to be bringing LR Realm of Gods characters. So here's the spread. We've got all of the LR Realm of Gods here. So in terms of leader skills, the easy and obvious ones would be the STR/UI Goku. You've also got the Tech LR Fusion Zamasu. This is a 170% Realm of Gods lead. You don't have to worry about like full team synergy by bringing all bad guys. You can bring anybody. There's no damage protection against good guys or bad guys. So one of these two will do. If you don't want to do that, or if you don't maybe have that, you could try to focus on a pure hybrid a pure Saiyans team. This unit is a Realm of Gods leader. So if you don't necessarily have a STR/UI Goku or the other, the Fusion Zamasu, then just do this. Realm of Gods, pure Saiyans, and then boom, you can throw on UI, Royal Blue, the blue dudes, the other blue dudes, the LR Gods, and then the physical blue dudes. There you go. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, this works. I am doing this on the Extreme Z Battle preview screen. So this will account for the same name update not applying. So if you bring this one, you can't bring the same unit. So I was panicking for a second because I thought these two characters are the same, but they're not, because this one is Blue Kaioken Goku and Royal Blue Vegeta. This one's just Blue Goku, Blue Vegeta. So yeah, you could run just a pure Saiyans team. Boom, 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 boom. If you don't have the STR/UI, that works. If you do have the STR/UI, well, you don't have to filter by pure Saiyans. You can just throw on anybody that you want. Maybe the LR Beerus if you want to throw him in there. Maybe the free-to-play Zamasu Goku. Maybe the old-school STR Beerus and Whis, LR Wii. Maybe the future EZA Tech Jiren. And I don't know, throw on this guy. Sure, that team works. It's random, and it might take a little while because you got a type disadvantage unit right here. No real heavy hitters except for STR/UI, but that works. If you want to go Fusion Zamasu, again, defaults to a 170%. You get the full 200% with something like Rose Zamasu. You get the full 200% with Zamasu Goku and the LR Rose. But then after that, you're going to have to make sure you pay attention to the leader skill if you want to get the full 200%. If you do Realm of Gods and Time Travelers, well, let's do that real quick. Realm of Gods, Time Traveler. You get these two, and you're done. Or if you want to throw in the free-to-play Vegito Blue, who is actually really good for this because first of all, type advantage. Secondly, with a full Future Saga team, you can get extra perks on this character. So that will be a great way to kind of speed through the event. Other options outside of the, default Realm of Gods leads, there are a few. I mean, you can get pretty creative here. It just depends on what you want. So between just these, purely just the LRs, you could maybe, is there enough for a Movie Heroes? Let's try it. Let's do a Realm of Gods Movie Heroes. And even if there isn't, we can work around that too. So let's do Movie Heroes Realm of Gods, gives us these. Okay, so clearly that's not enough. So we're gonna go down to the TUR level. So now keep in mind, there are some characters that will very easily be able to tank this for you. The God Goku, for example, is one of them. 77% damage reduction against pure Saiyans. So that is a must on the team. Doesn't interfere with this, the naming of the characters. It doesn't, there's no duplicate. Also, an easy roster filler is gonna be Tech Caulifla, because you are fighting against pure Saiyans. So just like I mentioned in my recent Blue Zone video, if you don't have any other options and you need to just fill up a roster spot, you could throw on Caulifla. Unfortunately, since this is an Extreme Z battle event, the same name update does not apply. So notice how I can't bring both Cauliflas like I could on the red zone or the blue zone. Here you can only bring one. It doesn't matter who you bring, both dodge guaranteed. But I'm assuming if you have the character, you've probably already Dokkan Awakened. So you can throw that one on there. And then, I mean, who else has major resistance against Pure Saiyans? You could probably find somebody else. Or bring some ST. You know what? Let's just find a Realm of God. No. Let's find a Movie Heroes STR unit. What is a good Movie Heroes STR unit that can just tank? Oh, I mean, Gamma could tank. Gamma's got good damage reduction and guard, so that'll keep you safe. You've also got who else could you throw on in here? Oh yeah, the Noodle Arms Piccolo, another great unit. With Movie Heroes on the rotation, you get more damage reduction plus supports defensively, gets extra defense on the super, gets extra defense by getting hit. So this character can also tank for you. So you don't have to go all the way with full LRs. You can get fancy with it if you need to. Just as long as you have 2 LRs on the team, it can be done. Now I know I've been focusing a lot on the LRs, but do keep in mind that in terms of leader skills, as you can see on the left, there are more leader skills outside of the LRs. If you want to run the Int Resurrection F Blues, you could do that. You could do Physical Beerus. Physical Beerus is probably one of the more commonly owned characters because this is an older character. This one, or even the Int UI Goku, a 160% leader skill. Just have them lead and then get out of the way. Yeah, he's Int. Yeah, he has type disadvantage, but he's also a Realm of God, so that kind of offsets the type disadvantage. There are plenty of options. Fusion Zamasu is a 170% leader skill who doesn't just lead extreme class. He leads 170% for Realm of Gods and then also defaults into an extreme class. So if you want to run full Realm of Gods, that's an extreme team. I don't know, something like this. And then the last character can be just a random extreme character, not even worrying about Realm of Gods. Let's try an STR extreme. What would be a fun STR extreme? I don't know, throw in Jice. That way you know exactly where the super attacks are going to be. Yeah, you might get in trouble, but as long as you know where the attack is, maybe you can get the job done before you get killed. I don't know. Be creative. You are not locked into just using LRs. All right, now lastly, I want to take a look at the free-to-play side just for free-to-play players and just for the challenge. I like to occasionally use free-to-play teams for the final round of the EZA. So can we do this? We have 3 Realm of Gods LRs. In terms of leader skills, I mean, we have a super class lead. So this could work with 120%, but then if I want to bring this Zamasu Goku, then I wouldn't be able to do that. Unless, of course, I just have to rely on the type advantage to kind of keep me alive. So I guess I could. Another leader skill for free-to-play could be this guy. That's a 77% lead. Oh, that's a 40% lead. I thought he had an EZA. Why doesn't he have an EZA? Do we have a 77? Okay, so this guy. Supreme Kai could be the leader skill. 77% leader skill right there. I think that's probably it, or we do the time travelers one, but let's just say we go for the 77%. So we'll have this LR in there, we'll throw in the Zamasu Goku, we'll throw in the Beerus. That's 3 LRs. So if we have the friend unit being like the STR UI Goku, that would be the 4th LR. So each rotation would be set with double LRs, which means we have the legendary power Link catalyzed. And then at this point, it's all about filling out the roster. So we throw on STR Goku Black. This unit can do pretty well, I think. Type advantage and Realm of Gods, obviously, plus boosts up Future Saga and Time Travelers, so that will help. Throw that one on there. You could throw the UI Goku because of the dodge. This is also obtainable from the coin shop, the 9th anniversary coin shop. So that kind of works for free to play. You know what? I'm going to do a free to play run or 2, especially after World Tournament being done. I'm going to be taking it easy with something like this. So there you have it. That is the full breakdown and preview for the upcoming EZA LR Blue Dudes. I'm excited for this one. Reps of Universe 7 getting another boost. Bunch of different categories, superheroes, pure Saiyans, you name it. Great additional character that's really not reliant on any category. The only thing that you need to worry about is making sure you get enough ki, which you should be able to. If you've got rainbow orb changers on your team, that will make things all the sweeter and all the easier. But besides that, this unit works on every team. You want to probably have at least one superhero in there though, which will be very easy. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let in the comments, what is your hidden potential build for the LR Physical Blue Dudes? What sort of team are you going to be bringing into the event? And how many Dragon Stones do you have right now? Let's do a stone check. Coming out of World Tournament, going into this, with just a couple of days left before the Beast Gohan banner dropping, how many Dragon Stones do you have? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content of the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you're going to see more of my stuff. Do it! Thanks again. Stay tuned and remember to Dokkan responsibly.